Good morning and welcome to the second grade famous person speeches. Today you will learn about many different famous people who have made a big impact in our world. We will start off from hearing of our historical figures.
Hi, my name is Princess Diana, and I was born in England on July 1st, 1961. When I was a child, I loved ballet, swimming, and playing with animals. When I grew up, I married a prince. I was known as kind and caring princess. I felt that all children should be treated with love. I love to visit sick children in hospitals to show them love and care. No matter what, I believed I was important to be kind to everyone.
Hi, my name's Harriet Tubman. People call me our mentor or mentee. I don't know what day I was born, but it was around 1822. We didn't keep records since we weren't allowed to read or write since we were slaves. A few years after I escaped, I went back to rescue those who were still slaves, but the word spread quickly and that made it harder for me. I became one of the most famous conductors of the Underground Railroad. The Underground Railroad is a place to hide in safe houses while escaping to freedom. I helped more than 300 states reach freedom. During the Civil War, I also worked as a nurse and a spy. I was the first woman to be a raid. I'm a hero!
Hello, my name is Davy Crockett. I was born on August 17th, 1786 in Greene County, Tennessee. My parents were John and Rebecca, and I had 8 brothers and sisters. My family were pioneers, so we were poor and had to work instead of going to school. I loved to hunt and explore the wild frontier. I was famous for killing many bears. When I got older, I met my wife Polly and we had 3 kids. Then I joined the Tennessee Volunteer Mounted Riflemen to fight the Red Sticks. I was a great scout and all the men respected me. After that, I was elected to U.S. Congress, where I fought President Andrew Jackson and many of his policies. When I lost my re-election, I headed west for San Antonio, Texas, to join the fight for Texan independence at the Alamo. I died on March 6, 1836, defending the Alamo for the Mexican Army. I live on through legends as the king of the wild frontier.
I am Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt. I was born a long time ago in 69 BCE in Alexandria, Egypt. When I was 18 years old, I became the queen of Egypt. I was very smart. I studied math, science, medicine, and history. I also spoke 9 languages, including Greek and Egyptian. I was very smart. I was not only smart, but I was brave. When my own brother and sister tried to take my throne, I hid inside a roller carpet and had my servants sneak me through the palace. I ruled Egypt for 21 years. Many remember me for my beauty, but my real power was my intelligence and bravery. I am Cleopatra, and this is my story.
Hello, my name is Susan Burnell Anthony. I was born on February 15, 1820 in Adams, Massachusetts. I was the second oldest of 7 children, 5 girls and 2 boys. I was a Quaker, which was also known as Friends. When I was an adult, I traveled the world giving speeches about women's rights. Together with my friend Elizabeth, we published a book called History of Women's Suffrage in 1881. I was a leader in the women's suffrage movement. I died on March 13, 1906.
Hello, my name is Helen Keller. I was born on June 27, 1880 in Alabama. When I was only 19 months old, I got very sick and lost my sight and hearing. I couldn't see, hear, or speak. I struggled to communicate with the world. Everything changed when I met my teacher, Ann Sewithan. She taught me how to communicate with sign language and Braille. Thanks to her, I was able to learn it and achieve great things. I became the first deaf-blind person to graduate from college. After college, I traveled around the world, gave speeches, and worked to make education and jobs more accessible for everyone. Because of my work, the world became more fair for people with disabilities. I showed that disabilities do not define a person. Our actions and perseverance do.
My name is Claire Barton. I was born on December 25th, 1821, in the great state of Massachusetts. I was a baby of the family and always loved helping people. I was a teacher. I left my job to join the Civil War and help injured soldiers. I became known as the Angel of the Battlefield. After the war was over, I went to Europe to help other countries in war and work with International Red Cross. I was so inspired, I decided to start the American Red Cross in 1881. The American Red Cross still helps with all kinds of disasters today. I continued working until the death at the age of 90.
Hello everyone, my name is Amanute, but you probably know me by my nickname, Pocahontas, which means playful one, because I'm very silly and curious. I am a member of a Native American tribe called the Powhatans. I was born around the year 1596 and am best known for being a peacemaker between the English and the Powhatan Indians. In 1607, Captain John Smith of England got taken prisoner by my tribe. Historians debate the actual story, but I can tell you I saved John Smith's life. In 1616, I sailed to England and spent the rest of my life there. Sadly, I died from pneumonia at the age of 22 and am buried in a churchyard in England. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cleopatra and I was the last pharaoh of Egypt over 2,000 years ago. I ruled over 7 million people and worked hard to keep my kingdom strong. I spoke 9 languages, commanded armies, and formed powerful alliances with leaders like Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. I improved Egypt's economy, expanded trade, and supported scholars. People remember my beauty, but my real power came from wisdom and determination.
Hello, I am Princess Diana. I was born as Diana Frances Spencer in 1961 in Norfolk, England. As a child, I was very active in sports, but I was not academically gifted. After finishing school, I ended up working as a preschool assistant and nanny in London. I met Prince Charles at a polo match, and we began dating. In 1981, I married Prince Charles and became a princess. Soon after, we had 2 sons, William and Harry. During my marriage to Charles, I traveled all over the world visiting children's hospitals and homeless shelters. I had a special interest for the Red Cross and those with AIDS. I divorced with Charles, but I continued to be in the spotlight. Sadly, I was killed in a car accident trying to escape the paparazzi. My funeral was also viewed all over the world, and I was remembered as the people's princess.
Now we will hear from our scientists and inventors. Hi, my name is Jane Goodall. I was born in Hampstead, London, United Kingdom on April 3rd, 1934. On my first birthday, my dad gave me a monkey stuffy named Jubilee. I love Jubilee. Many people think that's what started my love for animals. As an adult, I went to Tanzania to study chimpanzees. In Tanzania, I met a male chimp who I later named David Graybeard. While studying David, I made the discovery that chimps can use tools like humans do. I found out that chimps are very intelligent. Eventually, I started a conservation effort to protect chimps from becoming extinct. I received many awards, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
My name is Wilbur Wright. I was born in Indiana on April 16, 1967. When I was a child, my dad bought me and my brother Orville a toy helicopter. I was fascinated by the toy and its mechanics and developed a lifelong love of flying. As adults, my brother Orville and I decided to start experimenting with flight. On December 17, 1903, we flew and played successfully for the first time in Kodiak, North Carolina. Many in the United States did not believe that we flew a plane. So I went to Europe and made many public flights and became famous. I went on to become a wealthy businessman selling many planes in both the United States and Europe. Today, me and my brother are considered the fathers of aviation.
Hello, my name is Albert Einstein. I was born in Germany in 1877. I'm a physicist, most of my theories is relativity. I was fascinated by science and math. Today, I'm known as a genius, but didn't know I had dyslexia and did not speak until 3 years old. At 42 years old, I won the Nobel Prize in Physics. People used to call me a daydreamer, but there's nothing foolish about dreaming. As I always say, logic will get you from A to Z, but imagination will get you everywhere. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jean Clark. I was born in 1922 in New York City. I was one of the first marine biologists specialized in studying sharks. When I was growing up, people told me that women weren't smart enough to be scientists or brave enough to explore the oceans. I knew better. I kept studying and became one of the first women marine biologists in the world. I discovered that sharks don't have to keep moving to stay alive. Sharks actually stay still and silent when they sleep. I taught people that sharks are not mindless monsters who bite people, but instead they are extremely important to our marine ecosystem and extremely smart.
Hello, I am Leonardo da Vinci. I was born in Italy during a period called the Renaissance. I love art and I am most famous for my painting, the Mona Lisa. I made my art look like real life by mastering chiaroscuro, which means using light and shadows, and sfumato, which means making the lines blurry to look more realistic. I struggled in school, but I was always very curious, which led me to learn everything I could about the world around me. I also kept many notebooks filled with questions and observations, which led me to invent many things like the tank, submarine, scuba gear, helicopter, and parachute. My design of wings even inspired the creation of Batman.
Hi, my name is Jane Goodall. I was born on April 3, 1934, in London, England. I love animals, especially chimpanzees. When I was a little girl, I dreamed of going to Africa to study them. In 1960, I went to Tanzania and watched chimpanzees in the wild. I learned that they are very smart and do things just like us, such as using tools and living in families. I wanted to help protect them, so I created a group called the Jane Goodall Institute to keep them safe. Now I travel the world to talk about taking care of animals, and I plan it. I believe that even a small action can make a big difference. Remember, what you do matters, so choose to make a good difference. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Albert Einstein. I was born in 1879, and when I was born, my head was huge. In age 4, I was sick, and my dad got me a compass. I was very curious to know how it worked. In Bern, Switzerland, my job was to test out inventions. In my free time, I would think of a man falling from a roof. That's what helped me understand the connection between space and time and its relationship to all moving objects. That started my theory of relativity, for which I received the Nobel Prize in Physics. So, dear kids, never stop being curious and never stop asking why. And you may just change the world too.
Hey mate, my name is Stephen Robert Irwin, also known as the Crocodile Hunter. I was born on February 22nd, 1962. I grew up around crocodiles and other reptiles. I was 6 when I got my first grub python and 9 when I wrestled my first crocodile under my father's supervision. My parents were English and Irish and started a small reptile park. I later turned it into the Australian Zoo. In 1991, I met my wife, Terry Raines. For our honeymoon, we filmed ourselves trapping crocodiles. Later, that became the first episode of The Crocodile Hunter. I'm an environmentalist and conservationist. That means I'm a person who protects the land and animals. I bought land in many different countries and turned them into preserves. I also started the Wildlife Warriors Worldwide. This foundation teaches others about the protection of endangered wildlife. Crikey!
Hi, my name is Jacques Cousteau. I was born in 1910 in France and I have one brother. After college, I became a naval pilot. I love the ocean so much that I spent my whole life exploring it. I hope to invent a special suit and tanks that let people breathe underwater, opening doors for humans to swim in the deep sea for the first time. I showed the world through my movies and books how important it is to keep the ocean clean and safe. Protect our oceans because they're full of life, beauty, and adventure, just waiting for explorers like you.
I am Florence Nightingale. I was born the 12th of May, 1820, in Florence, Italy. I was raised in England. My parents were William and Frances Nightingale. When I was young, I wanted to be a healer. Later on, people started calling me the Lady of the Land because at night I checked on injured soldiers. I changed the world by helping people in need.
Hi, my name is Sir Frederick Banting. I was born on November 14, 1891 in Essex, Ontario, Canada. I was the youngest of 5 children, and as a young boy, I was bullied a lot and I had trouble spelling. But I wanted to become a doctor and attended medical school at the University of Toronto. After my military service during World War I, I returned home and read an article about the pancreas that started my interest in diabetes. By December 1923, I had succeeded in extracting insulin from the adult pancreas and was awarded the 1923 Nobel Prize. I died in February 1941, and my discovery of insulin has extended the lives of millions of people worldwide.
Hi, I'm Jane Goodall. I'm a famous scientist who studies chimpanzees. I was born in 1934 in London, England. I always loved animals, especially chimpanzees. In 1957, I went to Africa to see how these animals live. I discovered that chimpanzees use tools just like humans. That was a groundbreaking discovery. I love and respect animals, and I want to protect them and our planet. With a little patience and kindness, we can do a lot to change the world and its creatures. I hope my work and dedication inspires you to go bananas and make a difference for what you believed in. Thank you.
Now you will hear from our religious figures.
Hi, my name is St. Christopher. Do you know I'm the patron saint of travelers? Well, one time I helped a child cross a mighty river. Do you know who that child was? None other than Jesus Christ. Christopher means Christ bearer in Greek. Bearer means to carry. I am one of the 14th holy helpers and born in the 3rd century. If you ever travel by planes, trains, or automobiles, you may want to pray for my protection.
Hello, my name is Jesus. I was born in Bethlehem, and my mother's name is Mary. I was born in a stable because there was no room at the inn. As a child, I loved learning about God and helping others. When I grew up, I taught people to be kind, forgive, and love one another. I healed the sick and fed the hungry. My greatest gift to the world was showing God's love. I gave my life so people could be forgiven and have hope. I want everyone to treat people with kindness just like I did.
I'm St. Rocco, the patron saint of plagues. I was born in 1912 in France. I was born with a red cross on my chest, and guess what? As I grew, the cross grew too. When I was a child, I helped the poor. In my adult life, I began healing people by making the sign of the cross and prayer. One time I healed a cardinal by making the sign of a cross on his forehead, and guess what? It stayed on his head forever. Then I got the plague and went into the forest. God sent me a dog to lick my wounds and bring me bread so I could continue healing people.
My name's St. Anthony. I am the patron saint of lost things. I am also remembered for my public speaking skills and strong memory. By a scheduling error, I was asked to give a speech on the spot. With the blessing of St. Francis, I started teaching and speaking with no notes. My persuasive style convinced many people to turn from sin and forgive their enemies. I am often prayed to when you lose something and need help to find it. This is the prayer. Dear St. Anthony, please come around. The item is lost and it cannot be found.
Hi, my name is St. Thomas Apostle. I was born in the 1st century in Galilee. I was one of the 12 apostles of Jesus, according to the New Testament. I am known as the Doubter because I doubted the resurrection of Jesus Christ. I later confessed my faith with the phrase, "My Lord and my God," when I saw the wounds on his body. I am known for preach in Syria and India. I suffered martyrdom in India on July 3rd, the same day my feast day was celebrated.
Hi, my name is Saint Cecilia. I'm a saint that was born in Rome, Italy in the 2nd century. I became the patron saint of music when I sang my heart to the Lord at my own wedding, and people celebrate my feast day on November 22nd. When you see pictures of me, I'm usually playing an instrument like the viola. Not to brag, but many pieces of music are dedicated to me, and I'm even reportedly behind the hit song Cecilia by Simon and Garfunkel. I was married to a man named Valerian and told him that he would see an angel, and he did. I was very dedicated to God and lived in deep faith. It's said that I was struck 3 times on my neck with the sword, but still lived for 3 days. Then I asked the Pope to convert my home into a church. Next time you sing a beautiful song, think of me.
Now you will hear from our famous sports figures.
Hi, my name is Payne Manny. I was born on March 24th, 1976 in New Orleans, Louisiana. I played football in high school and in college for the University of Tennessee. I won 39 out of the 45 games as a starter. I played in the NFL for 18 seasons. I played for the Colts and the Broncos. I won 2 Super Bowls. I was the first quarterback to win 2 Super Bowls with 2 different teams.
Hi, my name is Jackie Robinson. I was born on January 31st, 1919 in Cairo, Georgia. Growing up in a white neighborhood was hard. My mom was my role model and kept me in sports so I would stay out of trouble. I went to college at UCLA, where I had in 4 sports, but my true passion was baseball. After college, I was recruited to play for the Brooklyn Dodgers. This was a big deal, the first black player to play in the major leagues. Even though I faced racism from fans, players, even my own teammates, I did not retaliate. April 15th is Jackie Robinson's Day, where everybody in the major leagues wears my number 42. I'm the only black player to have their number retired by every single team.
Aloha, my name is Bethany Hamilton. I was born on February 8, 1990 in Hawaii. I am a professional surfer and rider. I am most famous for what happened on Halloween. When I was 13 years old, I was surfing with my best friend Alana, her dad, and my brother when a 14-foot tiger shark attacked me. I lost my left arm. 26 days after the attack, I surfed again with one arm and resumed professional surfing. Since the attack, I've created the Friends of Bethany Foundation, wrote several books. One is a famous movie called Soul Surfer. I hope you'll go see it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Usain Bolt. I was born on August 21, 1986 in Jamaica. When I was a kid, I played a lot of sports, but one coach told me I was really fast. I have won 8 gold medals for sprinting in the Olympics in London, Beijing, and Rio. They call me the greatest sprinter of all time. This is my lightning bolt pose. I've created the Usain Bolt Foundation in 2010. The Usain Bolt Foundation helps children live their dreams. I've donated supplies to Jamaican hospitals and schools. The best thing about my life is being able to give back to others.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Clark. I play basketball for the WNBA Indiana Fever. I was born in Des Moines, Iowa in 2002. I'm 23 years old and 6 feet tall. I went to college at the University of Iowa. I come from a family of basketball players. I am a great leader because of my relentless work ethic, positive attitude, and ability to elevate my teammates. This has made me a great role model for younger players. I aim to improve the lives of children through education, nutrition, and sport.
Hi, my name is Simone Vaz. I am 4 feet 8 inches tall. I'm an American gymnast. I was born March 14th, 1997 in Ohio. I was in foster care until my grandparents adopted me and I moved to Texas. I always loved twisting on the trampoline, so I started gymnastics when I was 6. After many years, I competed in the Olympics 3 times and have the most medals of any gymnast in the world. There are now 5 gymnastics moves named after me, plus an emoji called Samoji. I have earned many awards, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Chloe Kim. I'm considered the best female snowboarder in the halfpipe. I was born on April 23, 2000, in Long Beach, California. I'm currently 24 years old. I was raised by my parents who are both immigrants from South Korea. I started snowboarding at age 4 at Mountain High, which is a resort in Southern California. I then began to train in Geneva, Switzerland during 3rd and 4th grade. Then I started the U.S. snowboarding team in 2013 and went on to compete in the Olympics in both 2018 and 2020. I have won 2 gold medals in the halfpipe. On top of being an Olympic gold medalist, I am involved in building awareness on climate change, and I have helped promote girls in sports. Thank you.
Now you will hear from our political and business figures.
Hello, my name is Sonia Sotomayor. I'm a very important judge on the U.S. Supreme Court, the highest court in the country. I was born in New York City to Puerto Rican parents. I always loved reading and learning, and I worked hard to become a lawyer. I'm the first Latina ever to be chosen to be a Supreme Court justice. I believe in fairness and equality, and I want to make sure that everyone is treated fairly, no matter who they are or where they come from. I know with determination and hard work, anything is possible.
Hello, everyone. My name is Martin Luther King Jr. I was born in Atlanta, Georgia on January 15th, 1929. As a child, I loved books, even though I could not read yet. I loved learning big words. I was very clumsy. I would often fall down and was even hit by a car once. The most painful thing that happened to me was being told I could not play with my best friend. It was because we had different color skin. When I grew up, I used my ideas to help others be equal. I marched with lots of people to help make the world a better place. I went to Washington, D.C. and gave a famous speech at the Lincoln Memorial. My speech was about my dream of seeing a world where everyone got along even if they were different.
Hi, I'm Walt Disney. Everybody knows my theme parks, my magic, and my movies. But here are some fun facts about me that you might not know about me. First, my first cartoon was not Mickey Mouse. It was Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, who looked a lot like Mickey, and was created with Universal Pictures. Second, Mickey was first called Mortimer Mouse, but my wife changed it because she thought it sounded depressing. Third, to keep it a secret, I bought the land for Disney World here in Orlando using fake companies like the MT Law Company. Those are really fun facts about me. I'll leave you with one more thing, one of my favorite things, which is, if you can dream it, you can do it.
Hi, my name is John Brian Morgan. I was born in 1956 in Lexington, Kentucky. I had a very hard childhood. I took care of my brothers and sisters. When I was 8 years old, I made a paper out. That made me learn how to work hard. My brother, Tim, was 18. He was paralyzed in an accident at Disney World. The insurance company did not want us to pay his medical bills. That made me very angry. So I went to the law school at the University of Florida. I've opened my law firm, Morgan & Morgan. It is now the largest injury law firm in the United States. I have passed 2 constitutional amendments and raised the minimum wage of Florida. My firm has helped over 2 million people. Some people say I'll be the next governor. Only time will tell.
Hi, my name is Walter Elias Disney. I was born on December 5th, 1901 in Chicago, Illinois. My family moved to Marceline, Missouri when I was 4 years old, and I loved it there. When I was a young boy, I loved to draw. My Aunt Maggie's encouragement inspired me. I sold my first sketch to a neighbor when I was 7 years old. To help my family, I woke up at 3:30 a.m. to sell newspapers. I enjoyed working hard towards my dreams. In 1928, I created the character Mickey Mouse. Mickey was my first big success. I went on to create films from my drawings that became very popular and brought families together. Later, I created the Disneyland theme park because I wanted a place for parents and children to enjoy a day together. I encourage everyone to dream big.
Now we will hear from our astronauts and explorers.
Hello, my name is Amelia Earhart. I was born on July 24th, 1897 in Atchison, Kansas. I was fascinated by adventures and airplanes, and I was the first woman to fly on my own across the Atlantic Ocean, which was a big deal back in 1932. My dream was to encourage women to reach for the skies, and I always believed in pushing boundaries, even when I vanished during my flight around the world in 1932. Never let anyone stop you. Whatever your dream is, chase it. Work hard for it. You will find it. That is the best lesson I can give you. My name is Amelia Earhart, and this is my story.
I am Sally Ride, the first woman to go to space. I was born in Los Angeles, California. When I was a child, I liked everything that had speed, like the big roller coasters at Disney parks. At school, I was shy, but very interested in math and science. One day during college in a newspaper, I saw that NASA was recruiting a woman for a new mission called Specialist. I signed up immediately. My big day came on June 18, 1983. When I went to space for the first time, I was able to show that men and women can have equal opportunities in their careers. Remember that the most important thing is to believe in yourself and work on what you love and take advantage of opportunities. The impossible happens for one reason, because you believe it.
Ground control to Major Tom, ground control to Major Tom. That's the song Space Oddity by David Bowie. I became internet famous when I recorded a music video and tweeted it while on the International Space Station. Hi, my name is Chris Austin Hatfield. I was born in Sarnia, Ontario, August 2019, Canada, 1959. Since I was a young boy, even though I was scared of the dark, I have always wanted to be an astronaut. I joined the Royal Canadian Air Cadets when I was 15, where I learned to fly airplanes. In 1995, I became the first Canadian to walk in space and crewed the shuttle and Soyuz for 6 months off planet. Be sure to follow me on Twitter.
Hi, my name's Neil Armstrong. I'm an American hero. I was born in Ohio, the Buckeye State, and I was the first man to walk on the moon. I got my flight certificate at 16 years old. That meant I could fly to school before I could drive. I started my flying career as a U.S. Navy pilot and served in the Korean War. That's where I earned 2 gold stars. I was a pilot for the NASA Apollo program, and I was a commander of Apollo 11. I said these famous words when I took my first step on the moon. 1 small step for man, 1 giant leap for mankind.
Bennett, that means hello. I am Native American and I was born around 1788 into the Shoshone tribe. When I was 12 years old, I was captured by the Hidatsa tribe and taken away. They gave me to a French Canadian man
and I became his wife. He named me Sacagawea. Then explorers named Lewis and Clark came to our village looking for an interpreter to help them talk to other tribes as they looked for a safe path to the Pacific Ocean. I started as an interpreter, but I became their guide with my baby along for the journey. This was my land. I knew the passageways, how to get food, and how to stay calm. One day, our boat flipped and everybody panicked, but I saved everything. We survived that day and made it 2,000 miles to the Pacific Ocean because of my bravery.
Three, two, one, blast. Oh, hello there. My name's Neil Armstrong, and I was born on August 5th, 1930 in Northwest Ohio. I took my first real airplane ride when I was 6, and I loved it. When I was 16, I earned my pilot's license, even before I got my driver's license. I studied engineering at Purdue University and also served in the Navy. I became an official astronaut with NASA in 1962. And on July 16, 1969, the Apollo 11, with me and 2 other astronauts, blasted off from Cape Canaveral, Florida. It took us 3 days of space travel, but we made it. As commander of the mission, I was the first man to set foot on the moon, which was one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. Now we will hear from our musicians and actors.
Hi, my name is Taylor Swift. I was born on December 13th, 1989 in Pennsylvania. I started my career as a country music artist. I signed my first record deal at 14 years old. I write most of my songs based off my personal experiences. I have sold 200 million albums. I have won multiple Grammy Awards. I support many charities. Outside of music, I'm a mom to 3 cats named Meredith, Olivia, and Benjamin. I am most thankful for my Swiftie fans. They are the biggest reason why I continue making music. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Emma Watson. I was born on April 15th, 1990 in Paris, France. I went to college at Brown University and at the University of Oxford. I got my degree in English. I traveled the world promoting school for all girls. I was named one of the 100 most influential people in the world by Time magazine. When I'm at home, you'll see me snuggling my cats, Bubbles and Domino.
Hi, I am Julie Andrews. I was born in England on October 1st, 1935. I grew up in a very talented family and became known for my sweet, high singing voice. At 18, I starred in the musical Cinderella in London and then went to New York City to star in My Fair Lady. In 1964, I went to Hollywood to star in Walt Disney's Mary Poppins. I won an Academy Award for Best Actress. It was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I also starred as Maria in The Sound of Music, which was one of my favorite things. I sadly lost my singing voice, but I continue staying busy, writing children's books and starring in movies. I received a special award from Queen Elizabeth II honoring my work, which is my greatest honor. Thank you for your time, and remember, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Howdy, I'm Dolly Parton. I grew up in Tennessee with 11 brothers and sisters. I am known for my blonde hair and my music, like the song 9 to 5. When I was a kid, I used to perform in front of the chickens. My siblings said my audience would just walk away. Nobody believed in me. but with really hard work, here I am following my dream. I also started the Imagination Library, which promotes reading by giving away free books to kids.
I'm Taylor Swift. I'm one of the most famous and talented musicians in the world. I was born on December 13, 1989. In Reading, Pennsylvania, I started playing music when I was very young. I'm not just a singer. I try to make a difference on the world around me by giving millions of dollars to charity for disaster relief and helping children in need. I'm a role model who teaches kids how to be kind, help others, and make a difference on the world around me. Have you ever watched the show I Love Lucy? Well, that's me, Lucy. Hi, I'm Lucille Ball. I'm an award-winning American actress, comedian, and producer. I was born in Jamestown, New York on August 6, 1911. When I was young, I moved in with my grandparents. They didn't like how silly I was and wanted me to be a proper girl. I was determined to be myself. I always dreamed of being an actress. I auditioned for many roles but only got small parts. While acting in a movie, I met my future husband, Desi Arnaz. Desi and I got married a little later. We had our own show. We started it, and it was called I Love Lucy. Desi and I had 2 kids together. My sitcom was the #1 show in the country for 4 years straight. On April 6, 1989, I died from a heart attack in Los Angeles. I will always be known as one of America's most beloved comedians. Thank you.
Thank you for coming to the Famous Person Day. We hope you enjoyed traveling through history and learning about our many famous people. Each class will take pictures after the show. Thank you.